is WiseCloud's Svadhisthana Sacral Chakra Flow, a flow that will work on a series of poses from hip openers to forward folds. The sacral chakra is located right above the pubic bone and is responsible for our passion, sexuality, creativity, and joy. It allows us to improve relationships not only with ourselves, but with others. So when you're ready, we'll make our way onto our mat in a seated position. Coming onto a seat, go ahead and take the soles of your feet together, letting those knees fall down towards the side. And slowly roll your back down, moving into a reclined butterfly position, placing both hands on that sacral chakra area, below the belly button. Bring your body to ground down into the earth, letting those hips gently open, knees go out towards the side. We're going to work with some 3-part breaths. So go ahead and take one hand to the heart, one hand to the belly. And on your inhale, taking a nice deep breath in through the nose, filling the belly, ribs expand, all the way up to the heart center. And on the exhale, we release the breath from the heart center, ribs contract, belly softens. Continue here with that 3 heartbeats on your own. Slow, gentle breaths. Letting the tension melt away in your body with every out breath you take. Breathing in, breathing out. Letting all that stress melt away from your day. Moving into a time to take care of yourself. Take one more breath. And let's go ahead and take both hands to the outsides of the knees. We're going to bring both knees into the chest. So hugging those knees in, keeping our sacrum, that flat part of our back, planted down into the earth. Making sure there's no arching happening, firmly planting down. Holding here. And taking a few circles here with those hips, letting those knees draw the circle. Doesn't have to be big. It can be as small as you need. Creating this circular motion, release any tension that's crept up in the low back. Taking the opposite rotation now. And slow, gentle movements. And coming back to center, planting both feet down, wide as the mat. Coming into windshield wiper legs, so take the arms into that T position. Drop both knees right, drop both knees left. This a few times, each side, letting them fall naturally down towards the earth, side to side. And let's let both knees fall down to the left. Keeping your gaze up towards the sky, otherwise go ahead and look over that right shoulder. Slowly lifting both knees up, and go ahead and drop them now down to the right. Again, gaze up. We're looking over left shoulder now. And slowly bringing those knees back up to center. Again, hugging those knees into the chest, flexing the toes. Let's go ahead and plant both hands on the earth. Gonna straighten the legs, lifting those feet up towards the sky. Flexing the toes towards the body. Engaging the legs, engaging your core here. We're just gonna point and flex the toes a few times. Letting that blood flow down. Breathing deep. Go ahead and walk those hands behind your legs, giving yourself a gentle massage. Hugging those knees back into the chest. And then just slowly beginning to hug those knees in and release. Coming into that rock and roll position as you slowly make your way up into a seated easy pose. Allowing those hands to rest on the knees, grounding down through the sit bones. Crown of the head reaches towards the sky. Take a breath. And moving into spinal rotations, coming forward on an inhale. And we exhale left and around, coming over to our right and back. So moving with your breath. On the exhale, you move back. Inhale, drawing forward. Slow circular spinal rotations. Letting the energy, letting the breath move through your body with ease. Maybe gently closing the eyes. Take the opposite rotation. Doing what feels good in your body here today. And we'll go ahead and come back to center, extending the legs out towards the sides, making our way into an extended wide leg forward fold. So you can keep the hands lifted. Otherwise, go ahead, walk those hands right in front of you, allowing the chest to slowly lower down towards the earth. And finding what feels comfortable for you in your body. Going where you need to go. And from here, we're going to move into our baby wild thing. So go ahead and let's bend that left knee. Left foot comes to the inside of that right inner thigh. Left hand behind left hip. We'll inhale, reach that right arm back and up. Lifting up. And on the exhale, slowly lower those hips down to the earth. So 2 more times. Inhale, swoop that right arm across the body, reaching up and back, hips lifted, heart open. Exhale down. Do that 1 more time. Inhale, lifting up. Bring that line of energy all the way from the right toes to the right fingertips. Breathing deep. Exhale, release it down. Hands are going to frame that left foot. Hug that left knee in. Go ahead and extend it back, 3-legged dog. Stacking the hips. Bending at the knee. Extend that left leg back. And slowly take it to the top of the mat, coming into that runner's lunge position. Drop the right knee down. And let's swoop those arms up into that low lunge position. And lengthening, expansion. A nice deep stretch in that right psoas. Continue to lift. And go ahead and release the hands down, framing left foot. Flex those left toes towards the body as you fold over into your half split. And being gentle here with the body. You can either stay lifted or folding. And those left toes flex. Continue to breathe. And plant that left foot back down. Hands come to the inside of the left foot. You're going to heel toe that left foot out towards the side. Toes point out towards the side. And you can come onto the knife edge of the foot as we make our way into that lizard lunge position. Stay high on the hands or come down onto the forearms, allowing that left knee to gently fall away from the body. Breathe here. And from here, coming back onto those hands. Now take the hands over towards that right corner of the mat. Going in an opposite direction. And breathing here. Being gentle with yourself. Slowly walk those hands back. And we'll hug the left knee back in, hugging it into the body, and drop it down, coming into that pigeon pose position. So hands plant down. Let's inhale, lift up through the crown of the head. And on that exhale, gently folding over. Slowly begin to inhale, reaching that head up, lifting the heart. Exhale, slowly melting down. Do that flow one more time. Inhale, lifting up, fully lengthening. And on the exhale, folding here. Again, you can stay up on the hands. Come down onto the forearms. Rest your head down onto the earth. Breathing here. Those hips to open and soften. Finding stillness in the body and in your breath. Slowly begin to lift our head up, placing those hands down. Lift the chest, deep breath in. And we'll exhale, release, coming back into that wide-legged position. Take those feet wide. Hands can rest on the shins or they can come right in front of you. We inhale, center, and on the exhale, folding forward. And slowly rolling yourself up. Coming onto our next side. So taking the right foot, placing it to the inside of that left leg. Right hand behind, right hip. Reach that left arm up towards the sky, up and back. And on the exhale, slowly floating down. So inhale, swooping up, gathering all that energy, lifting those hips, opening the heart, reaching back. And on that exhale, slowly lower. So do that one more time. Inhale, reaching up and back. Again, line of energy from left toes to left fingertips. And we'll exhale, release those hands down. And hug the right knee in. And go ahead now and extend that right leg back, three-legged dog. Bending that right knee, stacking the hips. Extending back and taking it to the top of the mat, coming back into that runner's lunge position. Drop the left knee. We're going to move into that low lunge position, reaching those arms up towards the sky, finding length through the side body. Stretch in that left psoas muscle. Open heart, breathing here. And on your next exhale, hands frame that right foot. Straighten that right leg as you flex the toes and allow your chest gently fold over. Bending from the hips. Continue to breathe. Plant that right foot back down, taking that right foot all the way to the right edge of the mat. Toes point out towards the side. Staying high on the hands or come down onto the forearms, so that lizard lunge position. Allowing that right knee to gently fall away from the body. Breathing deep. Breathing into those areas of discomfort. Allowing them to soften. Stay here or lift the hands up. Go ahead and walk those hands again, opposite edge of the mat. Left edge, drop down onto the forearms. Slowly making your way back. Hands are going to frame right foot. Hug that right knee into the chest. And we'll plant that right knee down beside the right thumb. Moving into pigeon pose. Go ahead, inhale, lengthen up. And then exhale, slowly folding over that right leg. Inhale, lifting up. And then exhale, folding over. Do that one more time. Inhale, finding length, open heart. And exhale, folding forward over that bent right knee. Releasing into that pigeon position. Breathing deep. Allowing all those restricted muscles, tense muscles, soften. Release. Your whole body feels supported here. You are supported. And go ahead and inhale. Let's lift that chest back up, finding length. And we'll come back to center, bringing both feet back into that butterfly position, letting those knees fall to the side, soles of the feet together. Take the hands, planting them behind the back, lifting the heart, breathing deep. Now go ahead and take both hands, the soles of the feet to the tops of the feet, walking those hands forward, allowing yourself to fold wherever you may go. Resting here in that butterfly position. Hips opening. Body soft and gentle. Slowly lift yourself back up. Go ahead and close the knees. We're going to prepare to come down onto our back. So go ahead, bend the knees. Take both hands out in front of you, reaching forward. Round down through the spine, resting on your back. We're going to work on some pelvic tilts. So go ahead and walk those feet close towards your seat. We're going to work on pressing that low back into the earth. Working on rotating this area. So moving it up, tilting that bowl up on the inhale, And think on the exhale, pressing that low back firmly into the mat. So inhale, tilting up, creating that bowl. Exhale, pressing firmly into the mat. Do that a few times, moving with the breath, making this motion fluid to you. And we'll move into that reclined pigeon. Go ahead and bend the right knee, taking the right foot over the bent left knee. Pick up that left foot. Hands wrap around that left thigh, keeping both feet flexed. See if you can bring that left thigh a little bit closer to the chest, if possible. If not, stay where you're at. And slowly release. Hug both knees back in, keeping that low back planted down. And we'll change sides. Left ankle crosses over right knee. Pick up right foot. We're going to flex both feet now. Hands wrap around the back of that right thigh. Hug that right knee closer in towards the body. Make sure that left knee is not coming towards our midline, but it's pressing out, away. Continue to breathe. Again, release, hugging both knees back in. Heel toe, the feet flexing, pointing. And we'll go ahead and drop both knees now to our left. Arms come out into that T position. You can keep both knees bent, or you can extend both legs, one on top of the other. And keeping that gaze up towards the sky or that right shoulder. Continue to breathe here in your supine twist. Coming back to center. Taking a few circles here with those hips, massaging out that low back. Take both rotations. And now drop both knees down towards the right. They're keeping both bent knees, or go ahead and extend those knees, extending the legs to the right. Keeping the gaze up towards the sky, or looking over your left shoulder now. Continue to come back to that breath. To your body, back to yourself. And slowly coming back again. Hip circles here. Massage out that low back. Doing what feels good for you. Gentle movements, circular movements. And slowly begin to extend one leg away from you at a time. Moving into our final position, moving into that Shavasana. And the ankles roll out to the sides, arms facing up. Letting the body be heavy here into the earth. A nice, slow, deep breath in through the nose. And slowly exhaling out the mouth. Continuing that breath on your own. Slow, gentle movements. Relax, release, and let go. stay here as long as you need. Otherwise, begin to bring gentle movement back into your body, wiggling the toes, fingers, gently moving the head side to side. Take a full body stretch by reaching those arms up overhead. Take a deep breath in. And then exhale, release, rolling over onto your side, curling yourself into that fetal position, resting here for a moment. And slowly making your way up into that seated easy pose. Hands rest on the knees, eyes closed, tuning in, feeling the effects of your body, all the hard work it's done, thanking your body. Take our hands by our sides, palms facing up. Taking a nice deep breath in, inhaling peace. And on the exhale, releasing everything that serves you, letting it fall to the earth. Time circle those arms up, inhaling peace or whatever it is you may need. And bring it down to your heart. May the long-time sunshine upon you, love surround you, and pure light within you guide your way on. Light in me honors the light in you. Thank you, thank you,